The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida, joined as always by my beautiful co-host, Makaila Nichols. Makaila, how are you today?
Great. Hungry?
I match the set. You do not? No big deal?
No, because I'm ready to go on an adventure.
I know, but you could have at least matched the set. Look at this blue and blue.
I know, it's a little too
And then you had this brown.
Perfect. Well,
Good thing
it
you're
is fall
beautiful.
after all.
Or as your mom says, good thing you're pretty. She does say that.
Yeah, she does.
Here's what we're going to do today, a very special show, because it's two of my favorite things, two of your favorite things as well. All I have to say really is donuts and seafood. Not together, but separately. We're going to visit our favorite donut shop and our favorite seafood shop today. Are you ready to go?
I'm so ready.
We're heading out to Brevard County to see some seafood that you've never seen. Like, they do it like you've never seen it before.
We're going to go see some seafood.
No, but how they prepare it, it's
That's pretty
different
cool.
than we've ever seen it. I'm ready to go. Quick break. When we return, Best of Central Florida continues. Welcome to our house. I mean, you spend more time here than I do, but it is hurricane season. You know our windows are terrible.
Yeah.
When hurricanes roll through, we actually go to your parents' house because we feel safer there because you don't feel the wind vibration. Go feel the windows right now. Hit the windows like that.
Okay.
This is not a window.
No,
that
and
it should
I mean,
ever
there's
be relied
condensation
upon
from just our sprinkler.
but during a storm like that, you
Water's
wonder why you
coming
feel the
through.
vibrations. Even when a summer storm rolls through, we feel the vibrations here. That's why Dan Brigman is here today, Renewal by Anderson. Dan, as a man, I want to feel like I have a safe, protected place for my family. And I don't here. I'm not ready for hurricane season because of the windows that we have. What can I do as a family guy to make sure my family's safe during the storm season?
Well, first thing you have to do is you got to do what you've got to inspect your windows. You've got to know and learn about what you have. And you know, Justin, what you have is not a hurricane window. That's not going to stop anything from coming in this house. If a shingle or a terracotta tile were to blow off in your next door neighbor's house in a windstorm and hit that, and you're sitting at this table, it is not a good day. All right, it is coming through. So what we have to do is we have to get coastal windows in this house, and we have to get them in as soon as we can.
I totally agree. The financing that you have too is fantastic. You make it super easy for me to afford windows in my house.
Yes, we do. Look, we know that no home improvement project is cheap, right? I mean, most of us just don't carry, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 around in our pocket, right? And so what you have to do is you have to make it affordable for our homeowners. And that's just what we do through our easy pay plans. We have multiple different ways that we do business. We have 12 months, no interest, 18 months, 24 months. We even have 180-month low interest plans. Some of them as low as 5.9. You can't even buy a house.
You can't. Not even close. Do you feel? Thank you, Dan, for coming. By the way, do you feel better?
I do.
Are you going to stop yelling at me?
I mean, Dan's here, so Dan's going to save the day. Our VA is always going to save the day.
Renewal by Anderson, QR code on the screen right now. Get your family prepared for hurricane season and storm season. Even if the hurricane doesn't come through, the storm season gets scary here in Florida as well. Do it today.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Running a local business can be a challenge, but not for the man to my right. I am joined by Ryan Myers. He does everything around here. He was saying janitor, baker, owner, CFO, all the things here at Bugs Doughnuts and Bakery. Ryan, when I walked through the door, not only was I like a kid in a donut shop, I should say, it smells amazing. Everyone greeted me so kindly. How did you start all of this?
Thank you. In 2017, I was flipping homes and the market was getting a little crazy, so I was offered to purchase a business, and I thought to myself, either go for longevity or flip another home and kind of hope for the best. So instead, I went for longevity. And here I am, almost 9 years later.
9 years later, something sweet. I mean, is it ever really a bad day here? I mean, look at these amazing, I can't wait to eat this. This is like literally the hardest thing for me to do is sit here. Ryan, love talking to you, man, but these donuts speak for themselves. And they're literally made every night. So this isn't like it's sitting in the back, we pop it out. Tell me about why that is.
I mean, freshness is the best quality there is. Several of the donuts that we do 50 flavors every day. We have from ordinary to extraordinary. We do cream-filled, cream-topped, Oreo cream-filled, cronuts. You name it, we about do it. We basically have something for every sweet tooth.
And I love that. You know, sometimes you can go into, we're not going to name any names, but you can go into some of those big giant conglomerates and the attention to detail is not there, but your creativity here, I mean, you have so many flavors that you just can't walk into Joe Schmo and find that. How do you kind of pick these awesome flavors?
Honestly, when I bought the company back in 2017, we started off with, there was 22 flavors at this location. What we tried to do is try mixing some ingredients, and some of them were actually mixed by accident.
Happy accidents.
We've had quite a few accidents, but you know what? Sometimes the accidents are the best. Mm-hmm. And a lot of pies. So we, as a bakery, we do pies as well. So, for example, we do a banana cream donut after a banana cream pie. There's Oreo pies that have an Oreo donut. So it's just basically trial and errors and sampling.
Yeah, and people love it,
sampling,
right?
You know?
Whatever's flying off the shelves. And speaking of, it wouldn't be a normal coffee and a donut without coffee. Talk to me. I literally love your coffee bar. I was hanging out there. Everyone, this is probably like number 2, so I'm gonna be a little jittery. But your coffee bar, you have options and flavors for everyone.
Oh, absolutely. We roast our own coffee in-house. We use a Brazilian dark and medium blend together. It's really smooth. As a matter of fact, I explained to you earlier, my wife tried it for the first time. She loves our coffee now. I just got to create some pods now.
Do that, please.
And in our coffee bar, we offer 16 different flavor shots. We have 8 different flavor coffee creamers. We have half and half different sweeteners. And also we have honey and other flavors up there as well.
All the things. And not just donuts here. You do offer so many other options. I mean, I saw some incredible looking bagels and all the other things, but you also do like wedding cakes. I mean, you have a giant donut. Tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. The wedding cakes we've been doing for quite some time. We work with several vendors or venues throughout the Central Florida area. We delivered all the way from Orlando all the way to Mims. We do single tier, 2-tier, 3-tier cakes, giant donuts. We do a 10-inch, which is probably about the size of this plate, and then a 12-inch, which is a little bit larger. And it is an actual donut, so it's not a cake.
Yeah.
It's an actual donut, and it will have a hole in the center like a regular donut. So what we do is we put cream in the center of it, whether it's cookies and cream or Bavarian cream or some kind of cream, and you slice it up and you use this cream like a spread.
Oh my gosh, say less. And I literally love that you have like the walls where people can like rent them and pick out their donuts and all that kind of stuff, because going that extra mile, having different dessert options at your wedding is huge. And who doesn't love a good donut?
Oh, absolutely. For weddings, we do dessert bars, whether they're brownies, brookies, cookies. We do raspberry bars, lemon bars, cheesecake bars. One of our favorites among our customers for weddings is the key lime cheesecake bar. Oh, it's amazing.
It just sounds amazing.
We even do a key lime donut, so I mean, unfortunately it's sold out already today, but it is a very good donut.
No, and I love that. I think sometimes when you have those special events, you want to go with the local business, because not only are you supporting families, you're going to get that extra mile, because your reviews and everything, they speak for themselves. People come through the door, they're smiling. I mean, there was a group of older gentlemen, they had just left the gym and they're here with you. I mean, how does that make you feel to see people just come here all the time over and over again?
I love my locals. I mean, that's what keeps us going. I'm trying to open, more doors to let people know about what we have to offer, that we're not just a donut. Most people will come in and they'll want a donut, but we're so much more than just donuts. We do cakes, cupcakes, cheesecakes, breakfast sandwiches, bagels and cream cheese. Donuts is just a large aspect of the business itself, but we focus on that as well. As you can see, we put our creativity and our hearts into the products.
Yeah, Ryan, well, you are doing an absolutely amazing job over here. I know I'm going to be hanging out way too long. You're going to be like, Makaila, you've had way too many donuts today. But truly, I mean, you even have the kids' corner. It's a family environment. People can come, they can hang out, have a coffee, have a donut, or try all the other food because it's absolutely amazing. You will not be, I don't know, sad. How could you be sad coming in here? Come eat, come hang out with Ryan. He'd love to chat with you. Do yourself a favor and look no further for your sweet tooth over at Bugs Doughnuts Bakery. It's not too far from Orlando, guys. Drive over here. Ryan, thank you. We'll be right back with Best of Central Florida after this short break.
If you own a house, especially in Florida, outdoor living might be the most important place to spend your money when it comes to pavers, when it comes to outdoor kitchens, even indoor golf simulators. There's one place to call, and that's DelaTurf, joined by Ryan Church right now. You do it all, but also the artificial turf for outdoor area. What a transformation that can make to people's homes.
It makes a huge transformation since you're not having to mow grass or water, fertilize, anything like that.
Yeah, pavers outside, especially in the driveway, I think absolutely changes the resale value of homes as well.
100%. It's going to look much better than concrete. You get a nice pattern in it, and there's different colors and sizes.
You can't almost say outdoor living without saying outdoor kitchen. Everybody needs one in Florida. You do outdoor kitchens, including, I believe, pizza ovens.
Yes, we do all of that. It is very custom, so we can put them in many different places, and we can work the design according to the customer specifications.
I also got to check out one of your golf simulators, and I've been a little obsessed with a golf sim lately. A new addition, really, to the DelaTurf family. How is that going for you?
It's going great. Yeah, everyone's really taking a liking to it, so I think it's going to be a big hit.
For someone who doesn't want to pay cash and full up front, I get that. I'm kind of the same way. Some awesome financing options available.
Yes, we have several different options available, including 0% for 6 months or 0% for even 25 months, which is huge.
Thank you, Ryan. Always good to see you, buddy. There's a QR code on the screen for you right now. Anything outdoor or even now indoor with your golf sim, there's one place to call. Call DelaTurf.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome back to the show. We are here in the Indy Atlantic area of Melbourne at an amazing place. When I first walked in, here's what I thought. I feel a love of cooking, but also a love of community and a love of the sea. That's what I immediately felt like when I walked into Shoreline Seafood, joined by the people responsible for it all. The people. Zach and Krista. Wow, first of all, wow. What an amazing job you've done. I feel like, it's the sea, but it's also like a passion for cooking, but it's also a passion for this community. Krista, how did Shoreline Seafood happen?
Oh gosh, that's a big question. It kind of was just a series of events where financially we were just trying to restructure, and we've both been really motivated not only for one another to go through food and learn different things and try different things, but also like encourage our kids to do that as well, and just nourish the community also. Like we do a lot of events at the house, and long story short, we wanted to bring it to the community, and we love being beachside. We love having our friends here and family and having colleagues all come to one communal place and be able to bring something fresh and new to Indy Atlantic as well.
Absolutely.
And also, you can park here, get food to go, and then walk across to the beach.
Yeah, we have a lighted crosswalk right here. You can park in the lot anytime. We're the only weekend open business in this lot, so we're always accessible. More than happy to host anybody who's coming through.
For free.
Yeah. Now I have never heard of a charcuterie board until today.
It's
I'm a huge
idea.
charcuterie guy. I think like you are as well. But the charcuterie, what a wonderful idea. Where did this idea come from?
So we've been taking some influence from the coast, from Eastern European areas, and also on the coast of Portugal and Spain, to try and incorporate tinned fish, which is a lot more like seasoned and a lot prettier and more sophisticated than what you think when you think of tinned fish. A lot of times you think of anchovies, and this goes well beyond just anchovies. Everything's seasoned, everything's marinated in lemon and Szechuan chili oil, all different types of seasoning, and ways to incorporate that with options that help cleanse the palate, such as pickled vegetables and fruit, artisanal cheeses and dried fruit and nuts. It's all been really fun to like bring it to life and try and create a new concept that people could eat on the beach and enjoy.
Pairs really nicely with some bubbles or some white wine.
Oh, absolutely.
Beautiful evening.
Yeah, we have some great Portuguese white wines that are incredible with the
And I
seafood.
love that you can just like literally have this on the beach. Like come here, say hey to y'all, and then be like, all right, bye, and bring your food to the beach. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as our picnic program picks up, we'll have a bunch of wine in cans, so it's all beach-friendly material.
Yeah, try to keep it about the beach, but also make it about creating an experience with your family or friends, and try to make it special.
I can tell both of you are very proud of this Indy Atlantic community and almost how we've kept it more local. It's not a bunch of strip malls, it's not a bunch of chain restaurants around here. I can tell community is important to you. How important is it now giving back with your own restaurant here in this community that you love?
Sure. I mean, I moved around a lot as a kid. I've lived in Melbourne, Florida, in the Atlantic now 25 years, longer than I've lived anywhere. I have 4 kids I'm raising here. My oldest boy is starting T-ball and going into machine pitch this year. So, thinking of anchoring a restaurant that could employ some local folks and bring some local vibe and just be a space that we can grow as a family and provide for our community, it was just a no-brainer for us as we kind of looked at how we wanted to grow these next few years together.
Yeah.
You almost have to love the restaurant business because it's a tough business. How many people told you were nuts for starting a restaurant?
I would
Nobody
say,
before, lots of people after.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's how it
No, a
works.
lot of the times they're like, how many times have you done this? Or you work in healthcare and this is what you're doing.
Sure.
But, you got to take risks sometimes to get the reward. And it's been more than we expected and more than we imagined it would be, and like the impact we get to have. So.
Well, and we put a lot on our team here because they're the ones here all the time. So thank God for a good staff because they make all the difference.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I walked in, you started talking about your staff. I could tell how proud you are of this team that you've assembled here. What do they mean to you?
They're everything. They allow us to enjoy the space and not feel bogged down by the little minutia. I mean, they're the ones putting out a lot of the fire, so we're so thankful for them. And they're very unique. We're very blessed to have them.
And there's obviously so much learning that goes on all the time in a restaurant space, certainly in those early months. But we're doing it together and we have a great attitude as a team, so I think that's making all the difference.
The menu's fantastic, obviously. How did we come up with this menu?
Well,
Chef John.
Yeah, Chef John really helped us evolve what this restaurant was, which is a low country seafood boil space. We wanted to elevate that, so really honor South Carolina, maybe pull in a little bit of New Orleans heritage, but then get it international with the Portugal and south of Spain vibes that we have on our menu as well. So it's a little eclectic, but it's very beach focused and it's very Indy Atlantic.
Yeah, I mean, there is certainly something nice and elevated about the place. You can tell, I can tell as soon as I walked in with the amazing wines that you have, but also this menu, yes, it's a seafood restaurant, but this isn't just getting a boil. I mean, there's a lot more here to this menu that has really elevated it. I'm not saying it's fancy, but it is very, very, very excellent food.
Thank you. Yeah, you get to choose your adventure. So if you want to go for more of the casual summer vibe, you can go for the boils and the fried foods. But we want to provide an experience where we represent local, so like local fishermen, local fish caught. We want to represent something highly elevated, so lots of appetizers, both hot and cold, paired with a great wine and beer selection as well. Hopefully more to come.
You've done just that. Congratulations. The place is fantastic. Food
Thank
outstanding.
you.
The vibes that you've created are unmatched, really, from what we've seen. Krista, Zach, you've got to get over here. If you have not been to Indy Atlantic in a while, I'm telling you, plenty to see here, but Shoreline Seafood is worth a trip in itself. Stick around.
Yeah, go to the beach after. Why
And
not?
go to the beach after. Then take food from here and wine from here and go to the beach. Stick around. Best of Central Florida continues.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
If you have young children, you need to come down here to Baldwin Park and check out Montessori Kids Universe. This place is unbelievably outstanding. I'm a Montessori baby. So is the owner here and his mother. Also Montessori. You sent him to Montessori school as well. Why did you do that?
Absolutely. I went to a Montessori environment, and when I walked in, the classrooms were just so beautiful. They were buzzing with meaningful activity. Each child was engaged in an independent piece of work. And I thought that was amazing that all these children are just learning at their own pace and meaningful work.
Yeah. What ages are we serving here?
We serve everybody that is 6 weeks old to 6 years old.
I love it. And it's a beautiful place. The location's
sure is.
awesome. Outdoor activities, literally gardening and everything, but also open enrollment. So you don't have to just enroll in August.
Correct.
That's right. Yeah, we're open year round, and we accept enrollments throughout the year. Yeah.
That's amazing. And the rooms, like I said, are really big, but it's the way you learn
I
in
love the
Montessori
learning at
is
your
totally
own
different.
pace.
And what are some of the other differences between a regular preschool and Montessori?
Montessori really, like I said, is focused on the child. It's an environment that teaches children to work together and solve conflicts. So if children have issues, all children, all groups of people have. So we try to have peaceful conflict resolution among the children. We teach them social skills. We teach them independent work. We teach them self-directed, self-guided work. We teach them how to be in a group as well as be an individual. I can go on.
It's amazing.
So many
it's really great. And what they're doing here at Montessori Kids Universe is amazing. Come check it out today. Here we are in Maitland at Stokes Counseling and Consulting. Very happy to be joined by our good friends, Dr. Jeremiah Stokes, Jessica Richardson. Welcome to the show, guys. First of all, I think that we're doing full service mental health counseling and consulting here. No matter who you are, I think you can benefit from coming to see the team here. How did you set up such a full service practice?
You know, I was really dedicated to finding the most comprehensive, talented clinicians that I could. And so over the course of 2 to 3 years, I really spent a lot of time focusing on acquiring practitioners who specialize in certain issues and certain modalities, as well as focusing on bringing in clinicians who could see the entire family system, people who could focus on kids, people who could focus on couples, and then people who could focus on families.
Yeah, and you have your own specialties as well.
I do, yes. I am an accelerated resolution therapist, meaning that I treat trauma and different types of post-traumatic stress using eye movements and re-scripting of those memories.
Amazing.
I think mental health is so huge. I mean, someone may be watching at home, you're like, should I go to therapy? When do I know it's time to go to therapy and come see you?
I think if you're just feeling any level of distress that you can't cope with individually, that's the whole point of therapy, is that you're engaging in with a trained professional in a relationship, and that relationship is designed to facilitate, to help you as the patient gain more introspection and then create coping skills to manage whatever's challenging you in your life.
Absolutely. Keep up the great work, guys. And no matter who you are, I assure you, you can benefit from coming to see the team here in Maitland at Stokes Counseling and Consulting.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.